In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add Calendly to your website as a pop-up widget. We'll walk through this step by step, so even if you're not very technical, you'll be able to follow along and get this working on your site. First, you'll want to log into your Calendly account and go to the scheduling page. This is where all of your meeting types or booking links are listed. Think of this page as the control center for all the different events people can book with you, like discovery calls, consultations, or follow-up meetings. Take a moment to find the specific event type you want to add to your website as a pop-up, because that's the one we'll be working with. Once you've located that event type on the scheduling page, look for the three dots next to it. These three dots usually appear on the right-hand side of the event, and they open up a small menu of additional options. Go ahead and click on those three dots. This is where Calendly hides most of the extra settings related to sharing and embedding your event. From the menu that appears, choose the option that says Add to Website. This tells Calendly that you want to embed this event somewhere outside of Calendly itself, like on your own site. When you click this, Calendly will open a new window or panel with different embed options. In this panel, you'll see several ways to add Calendly to your website, such as inline embeds, pop-up text, or a pop-up widget. For this tutorial, select the option for a pop-up widget. The pop-up widget is usually a small button or icon that appears in the corner of your website, and when visitors click it, your Calendly scheduling page opens in a pop-up overlay. It's a great way to keep your booking option visible without taking up too much space on the page. After you select the pop-up widget option, simply follow the on-screen prompts. Calendly will guide you through customizing the widget, such as choosing the button text, color, and position on the screen. At the end, Calendly will generate a small piece of code for you. You'll need to copy that code and paste it into your website's HTML, usually just before the closing body tag or in your site's code editor, depending on your platform. Once you've saved your changes on your website and refreshed the page,